Hello, welcome to lesson 3 on the topic permutation combination. If you remember, in lesson 2 we have been discussing the topic of combination. I would like to share with all of you one more example of how combination, the concept of combination can be applied. Alright, so let me share this very simple example. A team of 5 teachers is to be selected. Okay, we have 4 males and 3 females. A team of 5 teachers is to be selected. We have 4 males and 3 females. Alright, what is the question? The question is, in how many ways can this be done? In how many ways can this be done such that the team has at least 3 males? Okay. In how many ways? A very simple question. In how many ways can this be done such that the team has at least 3 males? Now, what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to approach this very logical. Team of 5 teachers, at least 3 males. So what we'll do? We'll say 3 males and 2 females. I hope you are listening carefully. 3 males and 2 females, or 4 males and 1 female. Because your team should have at least 3 males. So where did we start? We said 3 males and 2 females, or 4 male teachers and 1 female teacher. Now you can put the values into place. So 3 males out of 4 males, so 4C3. What do I have here? And so multiply. 2 females out of 3 females, so 3C2. Now very interesting, what do I have here? Or, so what you will do, you will say plus. Either the team will be like this or the team will be like this, subject to this additional condition. So 4 males, so 4 males out of 4 males, 4C4, what do I have here? And so multiply 1 female out of 3, so 3C1. Right? Now you can calculate the values. What is 4C3? 4C3 is same as 4C1. What is 3C2? 3C2 is same as 3C1. Alright? 3C2 is same as 3C1 plus what is 4C4? Let it be 4C4 and we have 3C1. Alright? So, what is 4C1? 4. What is 3C1? 3 plus what is 4C4? 1. Remember NCN is 1. What is 3C1? 3. Remember NC1 is N. So, we have 12 plus 3. The total number of ways with this additional condition in which the team of 5 teachers can be selected is 15 different ways. So this was an example to share with you that if we approach the questions logically, then they are not very difficult to handle. Okay? So children, I hope by now we are fairly comfortable with the concept of combination. Now let us look at some typical yet popular applications of combination. So let me write down here typical applications of combination. Now, when I say typical applications, what I mean is that there are higher chances of these concepts being asked. Alright, they are very popular questions. So let me begin this. The first is number of handshakes. Number of handshakes. Okay, if there are n people in a room, and each one shakes hands with all others, number of handshakes will always be equal to NC2. Okay, I repeat, if there are n people in a room and each one shakes hands with all others, then the number of handshakes is always equal to NC2. Alright, now I would like to first spend some time in explaining this NC2. Why is this NC2? This can be understood in two ways. One, for a handshake, you need two people. So the total number of ways in which you can select two people out of n different people, that will be the total number of handshakes. Correct? Yes. So therefore, the number of handshakes is equal to NC2. This is the explanation based on possibly the formula. Is there a logic to understand NC2? And it's beautiful, and it will help you do questions very easily. So is there a logic? Yes, there is a logic. And what is that logic? I'm one of those n people in the room, right? Obviously, I won't shake hands with myself. So how many people am I going to shake hands with? I'm going to shake hands with the remaining n-1 people, right? What about my friend who is also there in the room? He is also going to shake hands with the remaining n-1 people, excluding himself. That means each one of us is going to shake hands with the remaining n-1 people. Each one of us is going to be a part of n-1 handshakes. And how many of us are there? There are n of us. So many people tend to stop their thought here. You know, and what is their response? Their response is very quick, and their response is, it is very simple. It should be n into n-1. No, this is not correct. We have not yet finished. Why this is not correct? Please listen to this. A shakes hands with B, or B shakes hands with A. We have counted this twice here. But are they two different handshakes? No, we are talking about the same handshakes. Same handshake, I'm sorry. A and B being involved. So they are not two handshakes, it's a single handshake. Therefore, the total number of handshakes will get divided by 2. And children, what is n into n-1 upon 2? If you go back to the beginning of our lesson on permutation combination, n into n-1 by 2 is nothing but NC2. So this is the logic of understanding why it is NC2. Alright. Now let me tell you here, the same concept will be applicable if there are n teams and each team plays against every other team once. The same concept will be applicable if there are n teams in a tournament and each team plays against every other team once. Then also the number of matches will be NC2. Alright? Why? Because for a match you need two teams. Just like for a handshake you need two people, in the same way for a match being conducted, you need two teams. Right? So for example, if the next edition of the Indian Premier League, that is the IPL, popular IPL, has got 10 teams. Alright, and each team were to play one match against all the other teams, then what will be the total number of matches in that IPL? Please listen to this. So we are talking about 10 teams, each team playing against every other team once. What will be the number of matches? It will be 10C2, it will be 10 into 9 upon 1 into 2. The number of matches will be 45. Some of you might say that no, this is not the structure of the IPL. In the IPL, usually each team plays against every other team twice. twice, once at their home ground and once away in the opposition's home ground. So one match is called as home match and the other match is called as away match. Then what should I do? Very simple. If all of them play one match each, then the number of matches will be NC2. If they play two matches against everyone else, it will be NC2 multiplied by 2. If suppose tomorrow IPL further innovates and they say now each team will play 3 matches against every other team, the final count of the total matches will be NC2 multiplied by 3 and so on. Okay, so the first typical application is the number of handshakes, and the same will be true when we talk about there being n teams in a tournament and each team playing against every other team once. In the subsequent lesson, we will look at the further typical applications of the concept of combination. Thank you.